说中文。
Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese.
Hello there, newbies. This is Chinese Pod coming to you from Shanghai, China. My name is Ken Carroll.
Hello, I'm Jenny.
Now, we're celebrating the new year all week this week.
Yes.
And so we have a very suitable lesson today. Tell us a little bit about this lesson, please, Jenny.
Oh, it's a very happy situation where people go to someone's house
Yes.
to give him Happy New Year wishes.
Yes. Now, this particular person is known as a
爷爷.
yeah. Now, tell us, what's a yeah? It sounds like an old Beatles song, but what is a yeah?
爷爷
Yeah.
is a grandpa
A grandfather, a granddad.
and
right.
a paternal granddad.
Yes, that's right. Paternal grandfather, that's right.
爸爸的爸爸.
Yes, your father's father.
Yes.
Okay. Now, yeah, is at home, right? And he's probably watching TV or something.
And waiting
Yeah.
for his offspring to pay him a visit. That's the tradition in China.
Why does that sound funny? I'm sitting here waiting for my offspring to visit. Okay. Well, that's good. And that's exactly what happens. I can tell you that the atmosphere is very festive and it's very, very Chinese New Year here. Now, when you hear it first, it might sound like there's a lot here, but actually the patterns repeat.
There's a lot of repetition.
There's a lot of repetition, and these are a lot of set phrases. So have a listen to it 3 times, and after that, we'll come back and we'll help you to put it all together. But this is the really high frequency language that you
New
hear.
Year's greeting.
That's right. So let's have a listen.
Dialogue, first time.
爷爷，新年好！
新年好，来，给你红包。
老王，新年好，恭喜发财！
你也是，恭喜发财，恭喜发财！
Second time.
爷爷，新年好！
新年好，来，给你红包。
老王，新年好，恭喜发财！
你也是，恭喜发财，恭喜发财！
Third time.
爷爷，新年好！
新年好，来，给你红包。
老王，新年好，恭喜发财！
你也是，恭喜发财，恭喜发财！
Okay.
Definitely puts you in the
It
mood.
does. It really is. That's the real answer. And the music is so typical of this
对。
time of year. Okay, great. Now, let's do a translation.
好，爷爷，新年好。
Granddaddy, Happy New Year.
爷爷，新年好。
Grandpa, Happy New Year.
爷爷，新年好。新年好，来，给你红包。
Happy New Year. So come over here and I'll give you your hongbao filled with cash.
Filled with cash. 新年好，来，给你红包。
Happy New Year. So here, let me give you this red envelope with money in it.
新年好，来，给你红包。老王，新年好，恭喜发财。
Lao Wang, Happy New Year. May you have a prosperous and happy New Year.
老王，新年好，恭喜发财。
Happy New Year, Lao Wang. May you be happy and prosperous.
老王，新年好，恭喜发财。你也是，恭喜发财，恭喜发财。
You too. May you all be happy and prosperous.
你也是，恭喜发财， 恭喜发财。
You too. Be happy and prosperous.
你也是，恭喜发财，恭喜发财。
Now, there's a lot of repetition here.
Yes.
And the translation is so awkward sometimes when you're translating.
I
They just
know.
don't sit very well because they're different culturally and not just
exactly.
linguistically. But we've just given you a kind of a rough translation. But we can take a closer look at this. All you need to know is that these are really our set phrases. So learn them in their entirety and know how they function. That's really what you have to do in this lesson.
Yes.
And then march around the place just practicing them as much as you can.
People will love you.
They will. Now, so let's say, what did we call the old man here?
爷爷，爷爷。
Yeah. Tell us about the tones on yeah.
It's second and neutral.
Second and neutral, and that is Granddaddy.
对
It just reminds me always of that Beatles song. She loves you, yeah. Yeah, she loves you, yeah.
对 and you can, it could be a real grandpa
Yeah.
or some elderly man. You can also address him as 爷爷。
Yeah. That's right. Now, so the door opens, and of course the visitors go, yeah. Oh, Granddaddy, yeah. Now, straightforward, Happy New Year.
新年好，新年好。
新年好。
对
Tones are first, second, and third. Is that right?
Exactly.
That works out quite well. 1, 2, 3. So let's hear it again, please, Jenny.
新年好，
新年好。
新年好。
It's kind of like 1, 2, 3.
对啊
That's what
very
makes you remember.
easy.
So that's how you could maybe remember the first, the second, and the third tone. 1, 2, 3.
新年好。
That's it. All right. 新年好. Now, it's a great one to practice, of course, so you can march around doing that. Now, and of course, yeah, in return says,
新年好，
yeah. Now, he's saying, come here, come over here.
来
Lai,
来
simple verb, means to come. Lai, come here. And I'm going to give you what's known as a 红包.
对
So let's.
给你红包，给你红包
Now, 给你,
啊
literally meaning
give you
give you. And then this thing is
红包，
红包.
红包。
Now, 红包, we better say what it is before we look at it more. What is a 红包?
Well, it's a red envelope
Yes.
filled with cash.
Right. It's a red envelope, basically.
Money, money, money.
Yes, that's what it is. And it's just an old tradition in China.
对 it's an essential part of Chinese New Year.
Yes.
And only kids get 红包。
Kids get 红包.
对 when you grow up and make your own money, it's your time to give
Yes.
红包。
Yes. It's just not fair.
对啊
Well, anyway, so 给你红包. And that's the phrase you use when you're handing an envelope to a kid around this time. You just say that. It's very simple. Literally translated, give you red envelope. So here it is.
给你红包，给你红包。
Okay. Now, we have another
Visitor.
person, another
对
visitor, and this is
This is 爷爷's friend.
Yeye's friend,
And he addresses 爷爷 as 老王。
Lao Wang.
老王
So Yeye's name his surname is Wang.
对
All right. And now it's interesting he calls him Lao Wang because literally translated this means
old Wang.
old Wang.
He is quite old.
He is old. Well, he's a
He's a
yeah.
爷爷，
That's
对。
fairly old. However, let's make the point here in English, in English-speaking countries, you'd never call someone old Jones or old.
That
It
would
just
be rude, 对吧？
But in China, it's not.
It's actually very endearing.
It's endearing, and it suggests warmth and friendship and all sorts of things. Right?
对。
It's good. So again, he calls him one more time. He calls him
老王
Lao Wang. There you go. Now, and then he repeats the Happy New Year.
新年好，新年好。
Now, but the next phrase, we haven't had it thus far. Well, tell us about this. What is this one, Jenny?
恭喜发财，恭喜发财。
Gong Xi Fa Cai.
Yes.
Now, that's really interesting on a number of levels. But let me just get the tones right on this first, Jenny, before we look at the meaning.
Yeah.
Tell us about the tones.
恭喜，恭喜。First and third.
First and third. Yeah.
And 发财，发财。First and second.
So first and third, first and second.
Second.
Let's hear it again.
恭喜发财，
恭喜发财，
恭 恭喜发财.
There you have it. Wow. Now, tell us about the meaning of this, please.
好. Well, it's something doesn't really translate into English language and culture. It means may you wealth,
Yes.
prosperity,
Yes.
对吧? Wish you wealth and
Yeah,
prosperity.
may you find wealth and prosperity. Well, 恭喜 kind of means more like congratulations.
对
And it's the 发财, that means wealth.
Make money.
To make money, to uncover, to find,
Yes.
to get your hands on the wealth.
Yeah. So this is a money-related, money-filled lesson.
Yeah, it is. But 发财, I think it has a broader meaning than just money, though, right? It means
Wealth, prosperity.
prosperity, and a comfortable life or something. I think you could infer there. Yeah, it wouldn't just be. In other words, it's not just cash. It's something broader than that. Yeah,
Something deeper than
it
that.
is indeed. Yeah. Now, in return, what does Lao Wang say to?
你也是,你也是.
Now, literally translated, this would be you also are.
Exactly.
All right. But it works. This is the way it's said. When somebody says to you,
恭喜发财,
you can just reply,
你也是,
你也是.
你也是.
It doesn't sit in English. You'd say, I wish you wealth. You are too. It doesn't really, but in Chinese, it's perfectly fine. That's the way it works. And then the old guy just repeats it twice because you repeat everything twice at this time of year. I don't know why, but you do.
Right.
Anyway.
Double the happiness.
Yeah.
恭喜发财,恭喜发财.
Yeah. Now, you always repeat this.
Yes.
Don't know why. We do. Emphasis.
You know,
repetition.
these, well, especially 恭喜发财
Yeah.
and 新年好.
Yeah.
If you're going to remember anything in Chinese for the new year,
That's it.
those are.
Exactly. Okay, lots of stuff there for a newbie, but as I suggest, learn these as set phrases. Don't overanalyze them. Listen to them in context and then just try to repeat them and use them, and you'll see you'll get a great response at this time of year. Now, if you're not in China, you're in the West, and you know some Chinese friends, just go up.
新年好.
Hold your two hands, clasp your hands
对。
together out in front of you.
新年好.
Yeah, and go.
恭喜发财.
That's it. And let's listen to that 3 more times.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Chinese Pod Trivia. Our first question is, how long will it take you to become an intermediate Chinese speaker using the Chinese Pod app? Is it A, the rest of your life? B, you should already be an intermediate speaker? C, 3 months? Or D, Chinese Pod has an app?
You should already be in.
Ooh, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 3 months. That's right. Head over to ChinesePod.com now to register for your access to over 4,000 lessons. Get the Chinese Pod app now on Google Play or the App Store.
Dialogue first time.
爷爷，新年好！
新年好，来，给你红包。
老王，新年好，恭喜发财。
你也是，恭喜发财，恭喜发财。
Second time.
爷爷，新年好！
新年好，来，给你红包。
老王，新年好，恭喜发财。
你也是，恭喜发财，恭喜发财。
Third time.
爷爷，新年好！
新年好，来，给你红包。
老王，新年好，恭喜发财。
你也是，恭喜发财，恭喜发财。
Okay.
So Ken,
Yes.
恭喜发财.
Thank you so much.
I wish you make lots and lots of money in the new year.
I hope so too. And the same
And
to you.
happiness and well-being.
Absolutely. And we want to extend that wish to all our friends, all our listeners, all our students, and anybody else who
对。
cares. Yeah. So it's been another great year. We've had a lot of fun.
We've had several great years.
That's right.
And New Year lessons on Chinese Pod.
That's right.
And for those, you can always go to ChinesePod.com.
Yes. You might even see us there.
Oh, I think so. We work even on Chinese New Year.
Oh,
and Western New Year and Christmas.
We'll be around.
Great.
Okay. It was great. It was fun today. And we'll be back again tomorrow with another lesson. But right now, time to say
再见，新年好。
新年好。
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
1082.
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/1082 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/1082.